Hey, it's me. Welcome back to Elay Radio. We are talking about relationship goals. Being that it is the heart of Valentine's Day, I think it's like tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day to you today. Valentine's Day to you tomorrow and the day after. Part 2, Trust Your Instincts. On this fine timeline we call Valentine's, it's better for you to trust your instincts. Having had your 14th bottle of wine, I think it might be hard for most of you, if not all. But if you have two wits about you after your fine dining and whining, trust your instincts, girl. Trust your instincts, boy. If something don't seem right, and especially if you're the only one drinking, I think it'd be time to say, check please. Valentine's Day and any other day, these rules apply. But I figured I'd talk about relationship goals, being that we are once again in the cups of the love potion number 9 with Cupid. Trust your instincts is all about being yourself, but I would like to say it's just another tier that falls under the category of being yourself. You have to be aware of your surroundings. Yes, everyone knows the surface of basic instincts, just like when that movie with the guy with the dreadlocks, what was that, Predator? That thing, you definitely had to trust your instincts on there. But I mean, this goes deeper though, because this is relationships. If there's something that you feel you think you should tell your partner and you can't let it go, then well, maybe you should tell him. It might be hard to figure out what to say if it's a certain thing that you think will really determine where your relationship goes higher, lower, in between, or make it go slower. I really think you should let him or her know. It's not as deep as finding the right present for him or her when you're going shopping for a Valentine's present or birthday present. It's not as shallow as that. It's not even like a wedding ring, even though that's important too. This is something deeper. When I say trust your instincts, this is, more, I guess you could say, maternal. And that goes for the guys too. It's just something if you're really for real and you meet a girl that you really like and something just clicks and something turns on, you're like, I really like this girl. There's no denying it. And so the fact of the matter is, what are you gonna do about it when you realize you really like her? Are you gonna take it a step further? Are you gonna quit keeping her on the edge of glory, like Lady Gaga sang? Are you gonna, take it a step further and make it something serious if you realize you really catching feelings for her? Or are you going to continue to play the game and be macho and just go around saying you guys are just friends? If that's the case, you make your bed and you lay in it. Same thing for girls too. If you want to, you're hanging out with the guy and you realize you're really interested in him and you're worried about pride or whether or not he's catching feelings, or you like him but you're worried because you guys were just friends and he's talking to other girls, which is fine, because what's so wrong with guy having girlfriends? But it's different because now you're catching feelings, and now you're starting to wonder if any of those lady friends that he have in addition to you, if he's got more feelings with them or not, if he's attached. And that's what it really boils down to. And being grown, I really don't want to say get grown, it's just called life. It's called life. So trust your instincts. If you end up catching feelings for somebody, those are going to be the two keys that will play a factor. So go on and tell him or her, I'm really starting to catch feelings for you now. I think it should be announced. Especially if you guys both are feeling the same way, you might as well announce the elephant in the room, for lack of a better phrase, and see where it goes from there. Because if he's really feeling you and he don't say anything because he's trying to respect your boundaries of you just want to be friends, or you taking it slow, then he's going to be stuck, and that's going to force his hand, if he really respects you, to start seeking out something else from some of his other female friends. So for males and females, trust your instincts. If you feel like you want to take it there to that next level and really be, a little more tighter You know, I think it needs to be established. And if he or she likes it, then go for it. But if one of the parties don't, then you will know. And then you can start pulling away from him and start devoting your time finding something else that's more serious. That's just the way life goes. It's no different from getting a job. You have a couple job interviews and you like both jobs, you're praying for the best, and what you pray for is the best of out of the two. You like both jobs, but you really don't know which one is better. In the long run, which job will be more beneficial for you? In the long run, if you want to commit to this job, by you putting in your time, will it, guarantee you a longer, a longer, happier life? More staying power, I would rather you pick the better of the two. It just works out that way, and that's what you can apply towards being in a relationship. It's just as simple as that. If you having issues trying to figure out how to go about things, just look at it as a job. Which job would you prefer? Both jobs are slamming. You want them both. Like, Lord, I don't know. I like both of these jobs. I need you to help me pick which one will be better as far as long term. I want to be in this for the long term. Which job is best for me? Because now I don't know how to choose, but I thank you for giving me two good choices. But I'm leaving it up to you to choose which one will be better for me in the end. And that's how you do with relationships. If you come across being in a pickle like that, trust your instincts goes deeper than a shallow present or which movie you think he or she will like. Those things are fun too, but when it gets to a point where you want to take it more serious, you really have to follow your heart on that. And especially if you feel you might be going too fast, male or female, if you feel that the relationship might be going way too fast, then let them know, I think it's going too fast. You still want to spend time with them, but you just think that maybe the manner that you're spending time should be maybe more of a public eye, just to keep you from going to doing things you don't want to do. Or even if you feel like you're just hanging out too much, but you still really want to be around this person, but you kind of want to just have your space, which is normal, just let him or her know, I'm really into you, but this weekend we take the weekend off. I would like to have this time to just be with myself, to just reflect on all the things I've done and accomplished with you. Self-evaluate the relationship. Sometimes it's nice to do that. It may not necessarily be anything wrong. You can be in a relationship and you want that time, but you don't know how to explain why. Most of the time, that's your heart telling you, look, pull away just for a day, just for 2 days, maybe one. A quick text here and there, but don't let that significant other consume your time, because I want you to unplug and just do some reflection on whether or not this relationship is good or healthy. It's just a time to gauge. That's all it is. It's not saying it's time to break up or anything like that, but sometimes when you feel those instincts inside saying you want to just a little time away, that's your heart telling you need to just reevaluate, self-reflect, regain a different type of energy, because when you're around each other, you guys are pulling each other's energy. Now, if one person in a relationship is taking more energy from you, you really need to check into that, because you don't want him or her just constantly draining you. It's supposed to be an equal thing. You're not supposed to ever leave the relationship feeling a completely tilted scale, especially on the negative. If you're with someone that's supposed to be higher, you're supposed to leave more elevated, even the same or higher, and even if you have to talk to someone about something serious, like say for example, your boyfriend or girlfriend, someone in their family passes, and they're talking to you about it because they want to, you may leave that conversation feeling sad, but it's only because she or he is sad and you're feeling the situation now. But it's not because you guys you had a big argument over he said, she said stuff. So the scales will still be even. They won't be tilted in a negative direction, is what I'm saying. And if anything, it's gonna be higher but on a more subtle tone because he or she wanted to reach out to you instead of anyone else to talk about something so personal. Have to keep that in mind too. Don't let them drain you in the bad way where you gotta get away from. They're called, some people call them spiritual vampires, which is pretty cool because some people are just energy busters. You don't want to be around them. They'll kill you. But relationship goals part 2 is basically points B under the clause of being yourself. There's being yourself, then under that there's a bullet, trust your instincts. So when it comes to that, that's where I feel, once again, it's not trusting your instincts on trying to find the perfect present for him or her. It's more or less dealing with matters of the heart, about where you two weigh at, making sure you're not drawing the line and you're not crossing it, or you're not intentionally pushing it because you're getting information from outside sources that could hinder your relationship. Never do that. It's about you two being together and enjoying yourself and enjoying your company and the level of the relationship where you two are at. Never base your relationship on anyone else's. If you guys are happy and everything's platonic the way it is, ride with that. That's two of you trusting your instincts for one goal, which is having a wonderful, healthy relationship. So when it's like that, after you guys come to a conclusion of knowing where you two stand, then it's like two becoming one, sharing the same ideas. Then you both are trusting your instincts and trusting each other on the way your relationship is going, and it should be going nowhere but up. It should be going forward, 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 forward. That's all I can say. Trust your instincts. And if somewhere in the relationship your significant other is constantly harping on the past in a way that is pulling you down, you need to reevaluate that as well. It's one thing to look in the past, to reflect, to be thankful that I'm glad I'm not there now. Look where we are. I'm glad I met you because so-and-so was a mess. There's ways to it, but just keep looking forward. You guys trust your instincts in this relationship. Follow your heart. Don't let nobody tell you something that's really gonna deter you from where you're going. If you guys have plans and you think they're wacky or compared to someone else, not the norm, forget them. It's not about them, it's about you. You guys trust your instincts, enjoy your relationship, keep building in the way you feel it needs to be constructed. Not one relationship is the same, nor will it ever be. I don't care how similar it may be to your best friends. At the end of the day, you two are one and you are an individual. So enjoy your Valentine's Day however you see fit. Have a cool Skype party. Go out to eat. Chill out at home. Have a pillow fight. Read a book together. Go to church. Roller skate. Hold hands. Go for a walk. Sit on the porch. Smoke a J. Whatever y'all do, do it together. And don't compare y'all love to anybody else's. That's true. Oh, that's real talk for real, for real. And watch Real Talk for real on my YouTube channel too. Peace.